Once again, Harvey Weinstein goes on trial for sex crimes in New York. Is justice finally catching up? Harvey Weinstein, the once untouchable Hollywood mogul, faces another trial, a stark reminder that power doesn't always guarantee impunity. This isn't just about one man, it's about a system that enabled him and countless others. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Jury selection has commenced in Lower Manhattan, marking the beginning of Harvey Weinstein's retrial. He stands accused of sexual assault against 3 women, allegations that have reverberated through Hollywood and beyond. This marks his 3rd trial in just over 5 years, a testament to the tenacity of his accusers and the legal battles that have ensued. Weinstein faces serious charges, and the outcome of this trial could have significant implications. The proceedings are being closely watched by legal experts, activists, and the public alike. The atmosphere in the courtroom is tense, a reflection of the gravity of the accusations and the high stakes involved. In 2020, Weinstein was convicted of 2 felony sex crimes in New York, a victory that was later overturned on appeal. In 2022, he was convicted of 3 counts in California, a verdict he is currently appealing. The legal roller coaster continues, highlighting the complexities of prosecuting sexual assault cases. The New York conviction was overturned due to improperly allowed testimony, a setback for the prosecution. Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg, however, remained determined to retry Weinstein, signaling a commitment to pursuing justice. In September, an additional grand jury indictment was announced, adding another layer to the legal proceedings. Jurors will hear testimony from 2 accusers from the 2020 trial, Jessica Mann, a former actress, and Miriam Mimi Haley, a producer formerly known as Haley. Their accounts will be crucial to the prosecution's case, providing first-hand narratives of the alleged assaults. Their courage in coming forward cannot be overstated. An additional accuser was revealed in September, adding further weight to the allegations against Weinstein. This woman claims Weinstein forced her to perform oral sex in 2006, a disturbing detail that underscores the pattern of alleged abuse. Her testimony could be pivotal in swaying the jury. Weinstein has pleaded not guilty to the charges against him, maintaining his innocence throughout the legal proceedings. He is currently held at Rikers Island while awaiting retrial, a far cry from his former life of luxury and influence. His fall from grace has been dramatic and complete. He has also spent time at Bellevue Hospital, reportedly due to health issues. At 73 years old, he is being treated for bone marrow cancer and has undergone emergency heart surgery. Despite using a wheelchair, he appeared lively at a recent hearing, a reminder of his resilience and determination. Judge Curtis Farber anticipates jury selection to last 5 days, a meticulous process designed to ensure impartiality. Prospective jurors will be questioned about their awareness of the allegations against Weinstein, a necessary step to weed out potential biases. The selection process is crucial to the fairness of the trial. Jurors will also be asked about their ability to set aside prior impressions and decide the case fairly, a challenging task given the widespread media coverage. The court seeks jurors who can approach the evidence with an open mind, free from preconceived notions. The integrity of the trial depends on it. Weinstein faces New York charges and appeals his California conviction, a dual legal battle that consumes his present. Dozens of women have accused him of misconduct, allegations that have shattered his reputation and legacy. His name is now synonymous with abuse and exploitation. He has also faced numerous civil litigations, further compounding his legal woes. Prominent figures like Asia Argento, Rose McGowan, and Ashley Judd have publicly accused him of misconduct, adding their voices to the chorus of condemnation. Their bravery has inspired others to come forward. Weinstein was formerly at the intersection of critical acclaim and box office success, a powerful figure in Hollywood. His projects included iconic films like Pulp Fiction, Good Will Hunting, Shakespeare in Love, and The English Patient, movies that shaped popular culture. His influence was undeniable. He wielded immense power, shaping careers and dictating trends within the industry. His ability to greenlight projects and influence awards seasons made him a force to be reckoned with. This power, however, was allegedly used to exploit and abuse those around him. In 2017, initial reporting exposed Weinstein's alleged sexual misconduct, triggering a seismic shift in Hollywood and beyond. The New York Times and The New Yorker published groundbreaking investigations that detailed decades of alleged abuse. The dam had finally broken. This reporting catalyzed the Me Too movement, empowering survivors to share their stories and demand accountability. Weinstein was fired from the Weinstein Company, the production company he co-founded with his brother Bob. The company subsequently filed for bankruptcy, marking the end of an era. 5 years have passed since the initial Weinstein allegations, a period of profound change and reckoning. Alyssa Milano's Me Too tweet went viral, amplifying the voices of survivors and sparking a global conversation. The movement gained unprecedented momentum. Milano referenced Tarana Burke's #MeToo movement, created in 2006 to support survivors of sexual violence. Burke's work laid the foundation for the widespread awareness and activism that followed. The movement provided a platform for countless individuals to share their experiences. Dozens of women shared their experiences publicly, breaking the silence that had long protected abusers. Actresses like Ashley Judd, Rose McGowan, Cate Blanchett, and Lupita Nyong'o spoke out, using their platforms to advocate for change. Their courage inspired others to come forward. The Me Too movement led to accusations against many formerly powerful men across various industries and sectors. Politicians, CEOs, and media personalities faced scrutiny and accountability. The movement exposed the pervasive nature of sexual harassment and assault. It launched a wider examination of society's treatment of women, challenging ingrained power dynamics and gender inequalities. The movement sparked conversations about consent, respect, and the need for systemic change. It forced a reckoning with long-standing patterns of abuse. Chris Yogerst coined the term Weinstein effect to describe the formal conversation around equality that emerged in the wake of the allegations. This effect has led to more efforts to elevate female voices and promote gender equality in various fields. The movement has had a lasting impact on society. Kimberly Hamlin observed that the generations-long culture of silence is over, a testament to the power of the Me Too movement. Survivors are now more empowered to speak out and seek justice. The movement has created a space for healing and advocacy. There has been a shift from giving abusers a free pass to believing survivors, a crucial step in addressing sexual violence. This shift in societal attitudes is essential for creating a safer and more just world. Believing survivors is the first step towards accountability. The movement has also led to a watershed change in raising children to speak out against abuse, fostering a culture of empowerment and self-advocacy. Children are now being taught to recognize and report inappropriate behavior, breaking the cycle of silence. This is a crucial step in preventing future abuse. Allegations have been brought against people in Hollywood, music, churches, media, and politics, demonstrating the widespread nature of the problem. No industry or institution has been immune to the reckoning. The movement has exposed the pervasiveness of sexual harassment and assault. Weinstein was kicked out of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences in 2017, a symbolic gesture that signaled a shift in Hollywood's culture. The Academy took a stand against abuse and exploitation, sending a message that such behavior would no longer be tolerated. This was a significant moment for the industry. Hollywood has undergone a reckoning, with more efforts to elevate female voices and promote gender equality. Female directors, writers, and producers are gaining more opportunities and recognition. The industry is slowly becoming more inclusive and equitable. Female stars are taking a stand against unequal treatment, demanding fair pay and challenging discriminatory practices. Bryce Dallas Howard spoke about the pay gap in the Jurassic Park films, highlighting the persistent inequalities in Hollywood. Her courage inspired others to speak out. Howard also spoke about body shaming by producers, revealing the pressures and expectations placed on female actors. These revelations have sparked conversations about body image and the need for greater inclusivity in Hollywood. The industry is slowly changing, but there is still much work to be done. Certain projects have surfaced as a way for filmmakers to show they are allies, addressing themes of sexual assault and harassment. These films reflect the cultural shift brought about by the Me Too movement. They aim to raise awareness and promote dialogue about these important issues. Bombshell, a film about Roger Ailes at Fox News, is a clear result of the Weinstein effect, exploring the culture of sexual harassment in the media industry. The film sheds light on the power dynamics that enable abuse and the courage of the women who came forward. It is a powerful example of how Hollywood is responding to the Me Too movement. Promising Young Woman also connects to the Me Too movement, telling the story of a woman seeking revenge for her friend's sexual assault. The film explores themes of trauma, justice, and the complexities of consent. It is a thought-provoking and controversial film that has sparked important conversations. Foundational elements of institutions and power structures have not changed much despite the progress made. These structures tacitly and explicitly facilitate, condone, and ignore sexual assault and harassment. Systemic change is still needed to address the root causes of the problem. The underlying power dynamics that enable abuse remain largely intact. Institutions often prioritize protecting their own reputation over holding perpetrators accountable. This creates a culture of impunity that allows abuse to continue. Sexual harassment still pervades workplaces, despite increased awareness and training. Many individuals continue to experience unwanted advances, discrimination, and retaliation. The problem is far from solved. A recent survey revealed that 53% of respondents dealt with sexual harassment in the past 12 months, highlighting the prevalence of the issue. This statistic underscores the urgent need for more effective prevention and response strategies. The problem is widespread and persistent. Corporate training often treats sexual harassment as an individual problem, ignoring the institutional, systemic, and historical roots. This approach is ineffective because it fails to address the underlying power dynamics that enable abuse. A more comprehensive and systemic approach is needed. Amlin expresses hope due to her students' high expectations for a world where sexual harassment and assault are no longer acceptable. The younger generation is demanding change and holding institutions accountable. Their activism is inspiring and gives reason for optimism. To achieve this vision, we need to deal with the problem at the institutional and structural level, dismantling the power dynamics that enable abuse. This requires a fundamental shift in societal attitudes and a commitment to creating a more just and equitable world. The fight for justice continues. Take action now. Educate yourself on consent and bystander intervention. Support organizations working to end sexual violence. Hold your elected officials accountable for addressing this issue. Share this video to raise awareness and spark conversation. Together, we can create a world where everyone is safe and respected.